God, when did I have this? Hey guys, so I wanted to do a bit of a different video that I haven't really done on this channel about binding and like safe binding, because I bind pretty much every day when I go out. If I'm just in the house, I don't see the point in it. I wear a nice baggy jumper and it doesn't really affect me that way. Sometimes it does, most of the time it doesn't. I've only ever bought binders from GC2B. I haven't tried on an Underworks full tank black top before. I found it extremely restricting. Like, since I've only had these ones, they're so... I have three. Mainly because one broke, one's kind of broken still, and they sent me a free one, which was amazing. GC2B, that again, they are amazing when it comes to customer service. Like, I got a completely free binder from them, and the shipping paid for as well, or refunded, because I'll get to this soon, but something on the binder going wrong. I've got a blue one on now. I wear a small, I think, yeah, a small, and you can see that they're very, very stretchy. Like, they're just amazing. They're so breathable as well. Like, they're as comfortable as I would think a binder could get, considering that it is, like, it is restricting you. Obviously that's what it's meant to do. And then also you obviously have the meshy bit at the front. But in my opinion, like, I have a skin coloured one. I have a blue one for more like, maybe if I went to Pride or something like that, I wanted to have my shirt open or something like that. It's more for me, it's more of a want to be seen kind of binder. This one, on the other hand, I wear pretty much on regular occasions, like just my day-to-day one that would blend in pretty well. I mean, it's not too close to my skin colour, but it was actually one of the only ones that was available in my size at the time. So, I mean, I was a lot more tanned when I bought this as well, or when it got brought for me. Actually, someone bought this for me, and I really appreciate that they bought this for me. So that's really good for like that kind of stuff. It doesn't really appear if like you've got a shirt that kind of comes to here. Yeah, it can be seen a little bit, but it's probably not, they don't think about it. It's like an undershirt or something like that. Similarly, if yeah, so if you want it to be seen, you're not bothered, it wouldn't really matter, because they do just seem as like undertops and stuff like that if people just see this bit. If they were to go further down, perhaps because it's only a tri-top, it's a short one, people might be like, what's that? And then this is my older one, which I have had for probably about, I'd say a good 2 years almost, and used to wear it a lot until I got this new one, which is what I got earlier this year. I'd say about October, November time probably. So this one's fairly new. This one, on the other hand, I got probably end of November because of the breaking, which I will tell you about. So this has never been worn apart from today, because I wanted to wear it today. I wanted to break it in a little bit before I wore it to like an event if I wanted to. Now this one, on the other hand, is obviously, it's a bit bigger. I'll show you the differences between them, the three of them now. So you can see that they do lose a bit of binding ability, obviously, but that happens with any binder. Like, in my opinion, these seem to retain their shape quite a bit, because like, as you can see, they're not made to make you completely flat. They're made to make you have that like pectoral kind of shape, like manly chest kind of shape, instead. So it's more natural almost. Like, I know some guys and people who bind and whoever uses them, whoever wants to use them, prefer to be completely flat, and yeah, that's fine if you want that, but for me, these are just so breathable and relaxed. Like, I mean, like, they're just so stretchy as well, and just so comfortable to wear, as far as I said, like a binder can go. So the only problems I've had with them are this one in the past. I didn't do anything about this one because I knew I was going to buy a new one anyway. I wear this one when to work because I lifeguard, so in my opinion, if this gets trashed, it's not the end of the world, because I wear it lifeguard. It's the loosest one, which I wear on just sloppy days if I need it in the house, or going out if I'm in a lot of pain, I wear this one. The only problem with this is that, I don't know if you can see, I'll probably do a close-up, but here the stitching just completely went. It doesn't affect the binding at all or anything like that. It can just sometimes be a bit uncomfortable because you can see that like it rolls where it's not stitched properly. So that's the only problem that I've had with that one. And then this one was a similar thing. The stitching, I did cut it off because it was just catching on everything. The stitching has gone from around here. So that is, I emailed them and was like, look, I've paid this money, is there anything you can do, like give me money off the next one or whatever. And they said that because I was still within, this happened literally within the first 2 weeks of owning it, which I was a bit disappointed about. They said because it's within like still like, I think it's either 2 weeks or a month, I'm not too sure, don't quote me on that. But because it's within the certain time that you can send back and get a different size if it's not your right size. They said to me, we'll give you a completely new one, order it in your size, send it to your address. So basically they said they give me a code which basically gave me a free binder. So it gave me $33 US off of the binder that I brought, and then the post and package was about £11 or $11 somewhere, I can't remember which one it is, but around about that for each one. And they said to me that if I send them the reference number for my order, they will refund my shipping as well, which they did, and it was an amazing service. So in terms of like, even if it does break a bit, it's not going to break in a place that actually affects the binding, it's just uncomfortable. And in their eyes, like, comfort is like the main thing. Obviously as comfortable as you can be. You're buying a binder so you can be comfortable. So in my opinion, like, they're absolutely amazing when it comes to faults and things happening with your binder, if you do buy one. And to be honest, I couldn't fault it. I've never been happier when I get a new binder. Like, obviously, like, they loosen. It's what binders do, right? If you get a second-hand binder, it's not going to be fresh like a new one. So yeah, like, my opinion, like, if you're going to bind, I mean, it is money, but to be honest with you, like, this one lasted me about 2 years before I bought a new one. When I bought a new one, I realised that this one was not binding as much as it should be. But if I hadn't bought a new one, I never would have known until my dysphoria flared up or anything like that, which it did tend to do. But towards the beginning of me binding, it wasn't such a big issue to me. If I was to buy again, I would definitely buy from here. Underworks is good. They just seem, when I tried one in the past, since owning this and then trying on an Underworks, they were just extremely like restrictive, because it's just so restrictive on your back as well, whereas this one is just like ping, as you can see. So yeah, I would definitely go with this. Like, obviously it's personal opinion. I feel like these have just absolutely saved me in some situations, and I would recommend them to anyone that would want one. So yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions about it, give me a shoot in the comments. I doubt I'll get comments, but it's always worth a shot, you know? If you guys have any opinions also on like what binder you use, if it's something not even Underworks or GC2B that I might not know about, let me know. I'd love to potentially have a look and try it in the future if I need a new one. Potentially if I do end up buying a new one, I might give away one of my old ones, just because it would be nice. I'm not going to throw it away, there's no point in throwing that much money away. I'll see you next time, so over and out, guys.